Welcome everybody to another edition of Friday Night SmackDown, episode number 19 here in Universe Mode on WWE 2k22. Our first SmackDown since the Backlash pay-per-view, so if you're excited for this one and all of the fallout, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more Universe Mode content. We're here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And as the show gets ready to get underway, we're going to start off with none other than the Universal Champion himself, Roman Reigns. And notice I just said Universal Champion because this guy did lose the WWE Championship at Backlash in the main event, but he did retain his Universal Championship, the title he has held for over 600 days. He still throws across his shoulder, so it wasn't an all bad night from Roman Reigns, but we do hear that he does want to address the universe before the show gets underway. So Roman Reigns is making his way to the ring. A lot on the mind at the head of the table. He can celebrate a victory, but he can also relish on a defeat. So there's more than one way that Roman Reigns could take this. It'll be interesting to see what the Tribal Chief himself has. There's no Paul Heyman, no Usos at his side. Looks like Roman Reigns wants to come out by himself and address the WWE Universe, which is exactly what he will do. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Acknowledge me. See, I come here tonight still your Universal Champion for over 600 days as I beat Shinsuke Nakamura at Backlash this past Sunday and retained this title. Now, you guys know that was not the only title I put on the line this Sunday. I put the WWE Championship on the line, and unfortunately, I did not walk away with the title. That's because of one man, Brock Lesnar. Lesnar once again dropped the ball, and because of him, I lost my title. I wasn't even pinned to lose my WWE Championship. Now, congratulations, Bobby. Whether you earned it or not, you are the new WWE Champion, and there's nothing that I can do about it because you see now that I'm no longer WWE Champion, I can't go over to Raw. So Lashley is lucky he doesn't have to worry about me. But that's enough with Raw. You know, my back is hurting a little bit from carrying this company. And I want to talk about SmackDown because this is where the bloodline resides. And there's one man who's been a thorn in the bloodline side, and I want him out here right now. Xavier Woods, get out here. Well, Roman Reigns has called out Xavier Woods, and Xavier Woods has answered. You knew Roman Reigns wouldn't forget what happened at the end of SmackDown last week. Xavier Woods attacked Roman Reigns on the entryway as Roman Reigns was on his way to the ring to do the same to Shinsuke Nakamura. So Xavier Woods stood up for Nakamura. We don't know why, but Xavier Woods and the New Day have had their issues with the Usos and the Bloodline in the past, so maybe it was just a instance of standing up for a common or an ally or an enemy of my enemy. But we'll have to see what is about to transpire. Roman Reigns has called out Xavier Woods. What will happen? Well, I'm glad you decided to join me, Xavier Woods, because I haven't forgotten what you did to me last Friday night on SmackDown, where you attacked me from behind on that entryway, stuck your nose where it doesn't belong. Now, you don't have to worry about me returning the favor. I am the bigger man after all. And I kind of like that about you, Xavier Woods. You took your problems to the head of the table himself. You stood up for your team, the New Day, and took it right to me, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the Universal Champion. You took it to God himself, basically. Now, I want to reward you, Xavier Woods. I'm going to give you an opportunity tonight, and I don't give these opportunities out very often. So you have a once-in-a-lifetime chance here tonight. If you can beat my cousin Jimmy Uso right here, right now, I will give you a Universal Championship opportunity at Hell in a Cell because you've been on a roll. I won't deny it. You've been picking up wins here as of late, and I want to give you that shot. So you can thank me, Xavier Woods, despite the fact that you took me out in the aisle last week, hit me from behind. I'm willing to give you an opportunity. but you have to beat Jey Uso right here, right now. Well, that is a massive opportunity for Xavier Woods, but he has to battle Jey Uso right here, right now. But if Xavier Woods wins this match, he will go on to Hell in a Cell with an opportunity to win the Universal Championship. A lot at stake here, but he's got to get through one half of the longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions in Jey Uso with no time to prep. As Jey Uso makes his way to the ring, him and his brother Jey were victorious in that triple threat tornado tag match at Backlash to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles. If you remember, it was Xavier Woods who was pinned in that matchup. So Xavier Woods has an opportunity to get that win back as well as propel himself to a world title opportunity. But it's Xavier Woods versus Jey Uso live right here, right now to begin SmackDown. Huge opportunity, and quickly Xavier Woods has Jimmy up and plants him down into the canvas, maybe going for a little bit of early offense. Quick offense here from Xavier Woods as he represents the New Day, as he was a part of that Backlash. Him and the Brawling Brutes were unsuccessful. As Xavier Woods, though, now turning his eye to the singles maybe. We've heard in the past with Big E's injury, Kofi Kingston has given Xavier Woods the opportunity to maybe go at it solo. You know, we know Kofi Kingston and Big E have had WWE Championship runs in the past, so maybe it's time for Xavier Woods to show what he's made of as a single star, which he does have it in him. We haven't seen a lot of Xavier Woods by himself, but he is a very talented competitor in his own right, as he's picked up some pretty big wins in recent weeks. He's beaten Butch. We've seen him, hold up, goes for the cover here. This to move on to Hell in a Cell. He only gets one, though. We've seen Xavier Woods pick up multiple wins over Butch in the past, as well as Ridge Holland when the Brawling Brutes and the New Day's issues continue. But Xavier Woods, he's been on a little bit of a quiet role, and we saw him step up to the head of the table. It takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of confidence to take it to our Universal Champion. So Xavier Woods not lacking in the confidence department, but right now he is on the mat facing off against Jey Uso. Now Jey Uso working away on Xavier Woods, but back to his feet. Jimmy, though, looking to slow him down. Both competitors trading a little bit of offense. Now Xavier Woods has Jimmy up again, and he's going to plant him into the canvas. Second time Xavier Woods hit that big move, and he's planting Jimmy head and shoulders down to the mat. Xavier Woods has never actually fought for a world title in a singles one-on-one opportunity, so this would be a big chance for Xavier Woods to take that leap. He's actually never even been United States, never even been Intercontinental Champion. So Xavier Woods, he has won a King of the Ring in the past, though, so that is to his singles credential. But you know Xavier Woods would like to go for more. He's got to defeat Jey Uso here tonight, though, as Jimmy has control of this matchup and just flapjacks Xavier Woods face first into the canvas. One half of the Tag Team Champions in control, and now has a Boston Crab here locked in on Xavier Woods. All the pressure to the lower back, but Xavier Woods does power through as he looks to stay in this contest. Gets Jimmy back to his feet. Jimmy blocks the right hand, looks to take control, but both superstars going back and forth. We've talked about the issues between the Usos and the New Day in the past, as Xavier Woods once again plants Jey Uso for a little bit of a package driver. Now goes for the pin. It's the third time the charm. No, only gets a 1 count on Jimmy. We talked about the issues in the past. The Usos and the New Days, they have gone to war countless times in the past for the tag team titles, and it doesn't look like they are slowing down anytime soon. At one point, these two teams did respect each other. Remember, it was the Usos who forfeited a gauntlet match to allow Kofi Kingston to go on to WrestleMania and fight for the WWE Championship. I think those respect days are long out the window, as now Jey Uso lining up Kofi Kingston, looking for that super kick, connects right on the jaw, plants Xavier Woods, holds on to the offense. Jey Uso looking to do some more damage. He's going to climb to the top rope now, maybe thinking Uso splash, and he does connect with an Uso splash. This for the victory, gets 2. Xavier Woods kicks out at 2 and 7/8. Just gets the shoulders up, but Xavier Woods in all kinds of trouble here as Jey Uso is in firm control of this contest. Kick to the back keeps Xavier Woods down. Jimmy now just working away on the head of Xavier Woods. Quick rapid fire rights to the side of the head. Now Jey Uso wrapping up Xavier Woods. Just twisting all the body. He's got the right arm and the right leg for a submission attempt. Will Xavier Woods tap out? Jimmy is wrenching away. You can see the torque on that lower back of Xavier Woods, but no, Xavier Woods will not tap. Jimmy will release the hold as he looks for some more ways to produce some offense. As Xavier Woods up, he's going to go over to the ropes, maybe looking to hang him up on the top rope. Xavier Woods goes down. Not looking good for Woods if he wants his first world title opportunity, as Jey Uso has dominated the past few minutes of this matchup. But what will it take to put Xavier away? He's starting to fight back. There's an uppercut. Going to spring through. Flips Jey Uso down face first into the canvas. This could be the opening that Xavier needs. He's actually going to go for the pin. Gets one. Gets two. And no, Jimmy kicks out at 2.5. But Xavier Woods now with a little bit of a momentum. You got to keep this coming. He wants Jey Uso to get back to his feet. What does Xavier Woods have in mind? He's going to connect with that sharp boot to the face. Jimmy flips over. This could be for the win. Xavier Woods dragging Jey Uso away from the ropes, but is he wasting too much time? He's going to go for the pin here. Gets one. Gets two. And no, Jimmy does kick out at 2.5. I think Xavier wasted a little too much time trying to create that separation from the ropes. But Woods quickly to the top rope, always thinking. He goes for a splash of his own on Jimmy, and it connects. Jimmy now in all sorts of trouble. Xavier Woods with the momentum. Gonna pick Jimmy up off the mat. Chopped. Right hand, lefts. Xavier Woods, you can feel the momentum building. Kick to the midsection. DDT drops Jimmy again. Jimmy, though, quickly back to his feet. Looks to charge. Xavier Woods ready for it, though. And more strikes. Backs up Jimmy. Springboard DDT. That hits Jimmy face first into the mat. Xavier Woods very happy with his performance, but he might be wasting too much time. But I think Jey Uso is out. Xavier Woods for the victory gets 2. And yes, he gets 3. Xavier Woods has an opportunity for the Universal Championship at Hell in a Cell. A huge victory here over Jey Uso. Xavier Woods gets to celebrate in front of the Pennsylvania crowd as he goes up to the turnbuckle. But wait a second, that's Roman Reigns back in the ring, and he lays out Xavier Woods with a flying clothesline attempt. Another uppercut drops Xavier to the mat. This is what we've unfortunately come to expect from Roman Reigns, lining up Xavier Woods now. And as he turns around, spears him into the mat. But now Roman Reigns motioning for a microphone as Roman Reigns stands above Xavier Woods. Now, you didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? But yes, you beat Jey Uso, but I forgot to mention something. Later on tonight in the main event, you also have to beat Jey Uso. Good luck, Xavier.
And they were saying it's always so good. Alright, sounds good.
Well, just when we thought Woods was going to Hell in a Cell, he's only halfway there. He has to beat Jey in our main event tonight. But also on the show, Mansoor and Mustafa Ali team up to face the Los Lotharios. Aaliyah will take Shotzi 101. Natalya in Shotzi's corner. Maybe a little bit of a mentorship opportunity there. Shaky and Jinder Mahal team up to face Ricochet and Drew Gulak. And in the main event, we talked about it, Xavier Woods versus Jey Uso. Mansoor and Mustafa Ali are victorious over Los Lotharios. Shotzi gets the win over Aaliyah, thanks to some help from Natalya. Jinder Mahal picks up the win for his team. He has an Intercontinental Championship opportunity next week here on SmackDown. But it's time for your main event, Xavier Woods versus Jey Uso, as Xavier Woods makes the trek back down to the ring once more, as going at it for his second match of tonight. Xavier Woods, you got to think, has been feeling the effects of the main event as well as the spear from Roman Reigns, but he's got to put all of that aside and win versus main event Jey Uso. No Kofi Kingston at ringside. Xavier Woods has said he wants to do this on his own. He is more than determined to prove himself as a singles opportunity. So no New Day to watch your back. So this will be very interesting for Xavier Woods. I don't know if he'll get a fair fight against Jey Uso as he looks to take on the other half of the tag team champions. But if Xavier Woods can win versus Jey in the main event and beat both Usos in the same night, I think Xavier Woods is more than deserving of a Universal Championship opportunity at Hell in a Cell. So Roman Reigns has laid down the gauntlet Now it's the opportunity for Xavier Woods to run it. He's already halfway there, but now he's got to beat this man. Main event, Jey Uso, the other half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. It looks like Jey will not be coming to this contest alone. He has Jimmy walking him out to the ring. Jimmy was a loser early on in the night. Crowd letting Jimmy know that. But Jey Uso, arguably the more established of the two, and as well as a singles competitor. Former Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. He took Roman Reigns to the limit quite a few times a couple of years ago. That's before Roman Reigns, though, entered God mode and before Jey Uso became a member of the Bloodline. But Jey Uso, no slouch in his own rights. He has the credentials, and more importantly tonight, Jey Uso is fresh. Jey Uso didn't have to fight a competitor early on the night. Jey Uso didn't have to battle somebody else as well as take a post-match assault. So Jey Uso fresh for this contest, but it's just what the Bloodline were looking for. But it's your main event of the evening, Xavier Woods versus Jey Uso. If Xavier Woods can win this matchup, he has an opportunity for the Universal Championship at Hell in a Cell. And here we go, both competitors into the ring. Jey Uso getting the early advantage. As you got to wonder, Xavier Woods gets flapjack. How much does Xavier Woods have in the tank for this contest? Now a kick to the back. Jey Uso, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, quickly going to the top rope. Is he already thinking splash? No, he turns around and hits a corkscrew senton onto Xavier Woods. A big move there from Jey Uso. I had the same effect, though, looking to drag Xavier Woods away from the ropes. Going to try to put this one away early. Gets one, but Xavier Woods kicks out at one. So Woods still has some left in the tank. But Jey Uso gets Xavier Woods back to his feet, controlling the early part of this matchup. It's going to lift him up, and it's a delayed vertical suplex. Nice form there by Jey Uso. More damage to that lower back of Xavier Woods. Jimmy targeted that body part in the opening contest, but now Xavier Woods looking to get some momentum. That's a Russian leg sweep to Jey. Now Jey on the canvas, and Xavier Woods getting in some offense. Plenty of fight here from Xavier Woods. The fans here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania are big behind Xavier Woods as now he works away on Jey. Looking to get Jey back to his feet. There is a spinning fist. Knocks Jey back down to the canvas, and now look at Xavier Woods. He's got momentum. There's those quick strikes again. He's backing up Jey. What does he have in mind? Going to go for a suplex of his own, and he connects. Xavier Woods taking it to Jey. Jey, though, quickly back to his feet, but Xavier Woods knocks him right back down with a clothesline, and Xavier Woods gets fired up. Two clotheslines, duck under, springboard drop kick knocks Jey Uso down, and Xavier Woods is all fired up. He knows what's at stake here. Going to go for the cover, though, on Jey. Gets 1, 2, but Jey kicks out at 2. Xavier Woods, you got to keep this momentum going. I don't know if he's running on adrenaline or not, but he has the momentum. But Jey quickly looking to squander that as he chokes Xavier Woods on at the top rope, using every inch of the ring that he can as he quickly goes to the top rope and grazes. Looks like Xavier Woods. Jey went for a very high-risk maneuver there. It could have been catastrophic for him, but he did graze Xavier Woods. Was enough to keep Woods down while Jey wraps him up. We saw Jimmy apply this hold earlier in the night. Just more torque on that lower back of Xavier Woods, but will he tap out? No, he will not. He's going to roll through, and he kicks Jey off, trying to create some separation. Woods now back to his feet. Waistlock from behind, and picks up Jey and slams it to the mat. Xavier Woods got a little bit of power, a little bit of deceptive power, but Jey quickly back to his feet, grabs a hold of Xavier Woods, has him up on his shoulders as Xavier, though, fights out, slips out the backside, looks to take control of Jey, and is going to spin him for a neck breaker. Xavier Woods, I don't know how much he has left in the tank or where he's finding this, but Xavier Woods continuing to fight. Once again, picks up Jey, looking for that package driver, and he connects. Drops him head and neck first into the mat, goes for the cover, gets one, but Jey kicks out at only one. Xavier Woods, a little bit of disbelief on his face. Jey now quickly back to his feet. Xavier Woods here, backs him up. There's the right hands. Takes a hold of Jey, gonna swing him for a neck breaker again. And now Xavier Woods in the corner, lining up Jey. Jey back to his feet. Uso. Xavier Woods flips through, hits that big clothesline, and now Xavier Woods could be one move away from the victory. He stomps away on Jey Uso. I think he's going for that elbow drop. But from behind, Roman Reigns gets involved. He starts attacking Xavier Woods. This causes the disqualification. So Xavier Woods does get the championship opportunity, but it might have come at a price. I think Roman Reigns is more than worried about just taking it to Xavier Woods. But wait a second. Here comes Kofi Kingston for the hill. That's the New Day's music. Jimmy is up the ramp looking to meet him there. Kofi Kingston and Jimmy Uso fight on the ramp. A drop kick knocks Jimmy Uso down. Xavier Woods and Roman Reigns still at it at ringside. Jey has rolled outside the ring. Kofi throwing Jimmy to the side. And wait a second. We know that music. Roman Reigns back in the ring. Here comes the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. We haven't seen McIntyre since WrestleMania, but he's here, and Roman Reigns awaits him in the ring. The backup, the cavalry has arrived. Kofi Kingston and Jimmy Uso are back into the crowd now, continuing to fight around this arena. Jey Uso has gone on after him, so that leaves Roman Reigns in the ring, and Drew McIntyre stalks him down. Oh, I can't wait to see this eye to eye. We've been waiting for this one for a long time. As Drew McIntyre makes his way to the ring, Roman Reigns, though, starts to make the exit. He jumps back up on the apron, though, awaiting Drew McIntyre. Back in the ring, Roman Reigns actually says, "Come on, let's do this." Drew stares him down, and he obliges, but Roman Reigns jumps right back out of the ring. He does no part of Drew McIntyre here tonight, but the crowd cannot wait to see this matchup. Drew will let Roman walk, and maybe Drew McIntyre has the back of the New Day as they get some big help in McIntyre in this war against the Bloodline. Roman Reigns is exiting the arena, but it's only a matter of time before these two warriors go at it. As Roman Reigns on the entryway, Drew McIntyre in the ring, but that is how this SmackDown will end. But we do get confirmation Roman Reigns will battle Xavier Woods at Hell in a Cell for the Universal Championship. Big opportunity there for Xavier Woods. Can he knock off the Tribal Chief? Also next week, Ronda Rousey makes a return to SmackDown since winning the SmackDown Women's Championship. She'll be in action. And then our main event next week, Ricochet puts the Intercontinental Championship on the line against Jinder Mahal. So that's a big one. But next episode will be Raw. We have a big Raw planned as well. Edge returns to Raw for the first time since WrestleMania. We'll let them know that his and AJ Styles issues are probably not put away. So I wonder what's next for Edge. As well as Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins went to a no contest at Backlash. We're going to hear their situation, what is next in that rivalry. And in the main event on Raw, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line. Sasha Banks and Naomi put them against Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. This has been building for weeks, and we finally get to see it live on Raw as we continue to build towards Hell in a Cell 4 weeks away. It'll be our next pay-per-view. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, if you did, make sure you drop that like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more Universe Mode content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.